So this approval was based on the Checkmate 901 trial, which compared gemcitabine cisplatin up to 6 cycles versus gemcitabine cisplatin up to 6 cycles, combined with nivolumab, and then the nivolumab was continued up to a total of 24 months in patients who were not progressing on the combination. Now, in this study, the co-primary endpoints for PFS and OS, and both PFS and OS were extended. The PFS extension was with a hazard ratio of 0.72, and the OS extension was with a hazard ratio of 0.78. The median OS improved to 21.7 months versus 18.9 months. The objective response rate also improved, going from 43.1% to 57.6% for Gem-Cis Nivo. The CR rate improved from 11.8% to 21.7%. The responses were achieved early with a median time of 2.1 months in both arms. The most impressive feature of this trial was that the duration of complete remission was 37.1 months for Gem-Cis Nivolumab compared to 13.2 months for Gem-Cis. So these data led to approval. The toxicities were as expected for Gem-Cis Nivolumab. Nothing unexpected was seen. In the combination group, essentially combination had the toxicities of what you would expect with Gem-Cis and Nivolumab. The quality of life was maintained. So really, these data led to the approval of Gem-Cis Nivolumab in the first-line disease setting by the US FDA in patients with unresectable or metastatic urothelial carcinoma. Now, these data need to be placed in the context of the EV pembrolizumab approval, which was based on the EV-302 trial, and that study included both cisplatin eligible and ineligible patients. The median survival in that trial with EV pembro was 31.5 months, doubled compared to the standard arm. The complete remission rate in that study was 29.1% versus 12.5%. The PFS also was extended, and there was benefit seen across all subsets. And of course, this led to US FDA approval in December 2023 in advanced urothelial carcinoma. Now, historically, of course, gemcitabine platinum followed by avelumab has been also approved back in 2020 for patients who had stable or responding disease following platinum-based chemotherapy. So all of this data, what it means, I think, is that we have a number of options. I think the EV pembrolizumab data are clearly the most impressive based on the median survival of 31.5 months. But Gem-Cis nivolumab might play a role in select patients, of course, who are cisplatin eligible based on the long duration of CR. So can we select some patients who might be likely to have CR? We need more work done here to identify, predictive biomarkers, but maybe lymph node only disease might be one such group. If patients have poorly controlled diabetes or significant liver dysfunction, that might be a contraindication for enfortumab vedotin. I do want to point out that all of these trials required control comorbidities at baseline. And the Javelin paradigm also might play a role in patients who are unfit for aggressive combinations. In patients who have a neuropathy grade 2, it might be difficult to deliver both enfortumab as well as cisplatin. Poor performance, severe comorbidities, frail patients, the Javelin paradigm or pembrolizumab alone might be more feasible. Overall, I want to highlight that all of these trials provide data to improve the therapy in the first-line disease setting, but we still don't cure the vast majority of patients. Therefore, please consider trials for most of the patients with this disease.